The House of Henneberg was a medieval German comital family which from the 11th century onwards held large territories in the Duchy of Franconia. The county was raised to a princely county in 1310, upon the extinction of the line in the late 16th century. Most of the territory was inherited by the Saxon House of Wettin and subsequently incorporated into the Thuringian estates of its Ernestine branch. Origins. The distant origins of this family are speculative yet seem to originate in the Middle Rhine Valley, east of modern-day France. Charibert, a nobleman in Neustria, is the earliest recorded ancestor of the family, dating before 636. 5 generations pass between Charibert and the next descendant of note, Rodpet Count of Rheingau and Wormsgau. Both the Capetian dynasty and the elder House of Babenberg are direct male lineal descendants of Count Robert I and therefore referred to as Robertians. The denotion Babenberger, named after the castle of Bamberg, was established in the 12th century by the chronicler Otto of Freising, himself a member of the Babenberg family. The later House of Babenberg, which ruled what became the Duchy of Austria, claimed to come of the Poponid dynasty. However, the descent of the first Margrave Leopold I of Austria remains uncertain. County of Henneberg. In the 11th century, the dynasty's estates around the ancestral seat Henneberg Castle near Meiningen belonged to the German-stemmed Duchy of Franconia. They were located southwest of the Rennsteig Ridge in the Thuringian forest, then forming the border with the possessions held by the Landgraves of Thuringia in the north. In 1096 one Count Godebold II of Henneberg served as a burgrave of the Wurzburg bishops. His father Poppo had been killed in battle in 1078. In 1137 he established Vethra Abbey near Hildburghausen. The counts lost the position as the bishops were raised to Dukes of Franconia in the 12th century. Nevertheless, in the course of the War of the Thuringian Succession upon the death of Landgrave Henry Rasper, Count Hermann of Henneberg in 1247 received the Thuringian lordship of Schmalkalden from the Wettin Margrave Henry III of Meissen. After the extinction of the Bavarian House of Andechs upon the death of Duke Otto II of Merania in 1248, the Counts of Henneberg also inherited the Franconian lordship of Coburg. In 1274 the Henneberg estates were divided into the Schlesingen, Aschach, Romhild and Hartenberg branches. Count Berthold VII of Henneberg-Schlesingen was elevated to princely status in 1310. His estates comprised the towns of Schmalkalden, Suhl and Coburg. In 1343 the Counts of Henneberg also purchased the Thuringian town of Ilmenau. The Coburg lands passed to the Saxon House of Wettin upon the marriage of Countess Catherine of Henneberg with Margrave Frederick III of Meissen in 1347. After the imperial reform of 1500, the county of Henneberg formed the northernmost part of the Franconian circle, bordering on the Upper Saxon Ernestine duchies and the lands of the Upper Rhenish Principacy of Fulda in the northwest. A thorn in the side remained the enclave of Meiningen, a fief held by the bishops of Wurzburg, which was not acquired by the counts until 1542. Disestablishment. Whereas the male line of the House of Babenberg became extinct in 1246, the Counts of Henneberg lived on until 1583. In 1554 William IV of Henneberg-Schlesingen had signed a treaty of inheritance with Duke John Frederick II of Saxony. However, when the last Count George Ernest of Henneberg died, both the Ernestine and the Albertine branch of the Wettin dynasty claimed his estates, that were finally divided in 1660 among the Ernestine duchies of Saxe-Weimar and Saxe-Gotha and the Albertine Duke Maurice of Saxe-Zeitz. The lordship of Schmalkalden fell to Landgrave William IV of Hesse-Kassel, according to an Inheritance Treaty of 1360. After the Congress of Vienna, the former Albertine parts around Schlesingen and Suhl fell to the Prussian province of Saxony. King Frederick William III of Prussia assumed the title of a princely Count of Henneberg, which his successors in the House of Hohenzollern have borne ever since. Notable members of the Henneberg family: Berthold von Henneberg-Romhild, Prince-elect when Archbishop of Mainz, son of George, Count of Henneberg-Romhild; Count Otto von Henneberg, known commonly as Otto von Bottenlauben from 1206, probably born in 1177 in Henneberg, died in Riedersweissen near Bad Kissingen before 1245, was a German Minnesinger, crusader and founder of Frauenroth Abbey. Hermann Arndt, Count of Henneberg; Catherine of Henneberg; William II, princely Count of Henneberg-Schlesingen; William III, princely Count of Henneberg-Schlesingen; William IV, princely Count of Henneberg-Schlesingen; Zdzislaw Henneberg, Polish airman who flew with the Royal Air Force during the Battle of Britain and a flying ace of the Second World War. Coats of arms incorporating Henneberg.